good morning and welcome to another vlog. I'm back in the Bim Bimmer, back in an average speed zone that is only limited to a 50, and we're on our way to Silverstone again. It's about the third time in as many months, I think. I've done the Citroen C1s there recently. I did the F3 Cup there as well. Flipping heck, I couldn't remember that. But I enjoy commentating at Silverstone. You can't see too much, but the racing there is always pretty good, to be honest with you. I'm going to be in the box today with Titchmarsh, and anyone that knows their commentators knows that he's pretty much a legend round these parts. It was supposed to be David Addison and Ian today, but David is away at Le Mans, and I hope he's having a nice time, because I'm here in the British rain. Anyway, we start off a little bit flustered this morning, if I'm honest. I was meant to leave the house at about 6:10. Put my GoPro on charge last night and woke up randomly this morning. I think I rolled over onto the TV remote in bed and it was 6:20 already. Luckily, my body clock is pretty good at waking me up when it needs to. I don't know how or why, but yeah, I don't ever sleep in by much if I do sleep in. So we're on our way now. It's 7:05 and I've got another sort of hour and a half to go. We should get there about 8:30. Qualifying doesn't start till 9. I was wondering whether Ian wanted to commentate on qualifying, so that's why I'm getting there before that starts. I imagine we won't. The live stream on BARC TV goes live today at about 11:30. So there's plenty of time to see stuff. Brick Car are there, but no, Jimmy Broadbent is not there. It's the trophy drivers of the Brick Car Endurance Championship. And it's the MSA, no, not MSA, ooh, don't get that wrong. It's the Superkarts again today. It's the Superkarts O plate. So I get to see those absolute lunatics once again. I can't wait for that. I believe Gary James will be there as well. The guy that I was commentating with at Cadwell. No, not Cadwell, what's it called? Mallory. God, I'm on a good one today. Anyway, I'm going to get going and make sure that I get there nice and safe and sound and in good time, and hopefully we can have a good wander around at the moment. I need to also give a shout out to Pete Bennett, who is Outrage87 on Twitch. I'll put a link to his Twitch in the description. He's booked me a hotel for this weekend. He's booked me a hotel for Saturday night, and I thank him oh so much, because I'm waiting on a lot of money at the moment. Excuse me. I'm waiting on a lot of money at the moment, and with some of the payment windows that you get in motorsport, it seems like they're quite long, no matter where they come from. So I'm pretty on my arse at the moment, to be honest with you, but we get through. Not getting through is not an option, so we move. But honestly, thank you, Pete, absolute legend. I don't even know if he likes to be called Pete. It's probably Peter, so sorry, mate. But I'm going to not focus on money issues for now. I'm just going to go and enjoy the racing and have a really good day of it. So I'll take you with me, and if I get any time to go around the paddock, then we'll have to see. Again, I'm still not finished, because I might be over at the box at Beckett's rather than the box on the straight. With having two of us commentating there, it may be better to chuck one of us over on the other side. But we'll see. But it's time to move on down, and we'll see what the first thing is we see when we get there. Thank the contactless gods. So I've just arrived at Silverstone. It's very, very quiet. And to be honest, there's something on the back of the commentary boxes here that I hadn't seen for a while. This has obviously been put here since I was last here. There's a massive mural and tribute to Murray Walker on here. And if I'm honest with you, I was looking more up at the commentary boxes up here before I actually pulled up properly. So I haven't had a chance to even notice this yet and appreciate it. But yeah, and honestly, that's hard not to jerk a tear in it, flipping out. And there's so many people that have signed it as well, look. Like loads of marshals and loads of people have put their signatures on it as well. Flipping out, man. Bless him. So I just met Ian, just by chance as well. As I pulled up and I'd stopped the last bit of footage, he actually just walked down the stairs in front of me, Had a quick chat with him, and I guessed correctly, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be in 2 separate boxes. He's going to be over at Brooklands, I think it's called. Is it Brooklands? Luffield? I can't remember. He's at the last corner, basically, where I usually commentate from. And this time's actually going to be my first day and first weekend commentating from Beckett's, which is slap bang in the middle of the circuit, so you can see quite a lot from there. Adam Weller was there for the Citroen C1 24 hours that I did recently, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. The rain has just started, so I'm going to get my hoodie on and get my hood up. At the end of the day, I don't need to worry about my hair anymore, let's face it, after Beth cut all of it off. I'm now going to go and try and find a friend of mine, Mark Redford, who I've commentated on a lot on iRacing. His son is racing in the Junior Saloon Car Championship, which is the Saxos, and that is the first racing series in the real world that I ever commentated on at Alton Park back in 2018 when I shadowed Clive Woodward. So I'm very excited to see the JSCC again. Maybe see a few people around the paddock that I know, but now it's time to go on a little walk. That's why I'm not award winning. It is now officially raining. There's a bunch of cars going out coming in from Britcar, Ginetta. We've got a Civic Type R as well. There's a Peugeot 308 TCR thing in front of me as well, which is quite nice. I met Will Redford and his dad Mark, as mentioned. Oh, there's 2 of these Peugeots with no numbers on the number boards. And I've just met Darren Cook as well, who you've just seen in the last bit of footage. Darren's an absolute legend, honestly. If you've not seen any of his work before or anything, I didn't realise he was going in there. If you've not seen any of his work before, then you need to go check it out. He's an absolute star, is Darren. Such a funny bloke as well, such a lovely guy. And the Team Brit guys are here as well, racing in Britcar, which is good to see as ever. But I need to go and get moving now over to the commentary position at Beckett's and start to do some colouring in for the day. So let's get moving. And here we are at Beckett's then, the wonderful Beckett's commentary box. We've got the cars going all the way down the National Straight. Obviously it's not the Grand Prix circuit today, but this is the commentary box. This is the tiny little Beckett's box. We've got a timing screen, headset and microphone, mixer obviously, and this is as big as it gets. It's very small in here, but you do get a 360 view of them coming towards Maggots and Beckett's, all the way around you, excuse me, and then all the way down the National Straight again. You can see them coming out of turn 1 this way as well. It's a really, really good little view actually. Never commentated from here, so this is my first time doing this one. And now, especially after seeing how small it is and how much you can see, someone's just had enough. Really looking forward to it. it's almost set up and ready to go. This is the life of a commentator in this little box. I've got my cool box, I've got my chair, I've got my headset, my mixer, I've got all my papers, I've got my iPad if needed, timing screen, I've even got a phone and another one if I need it. I like it in here. I quite like this box, to be honest. Really good view all the way around me. You can see the other part of the circuit over there, the newer wing section. There's actually some sort of driving experience going on over there. I'm not sure if you can see an Aston Martin, but there's an Aston and a few Ferrari F430s going around. Anyway, we've got about an hour now until qualifying, so I'm just going to get my colouring done and just get some notes finally prepped and ready. And it's time to get the job underway for Saturday. And then we've got another day of this tomorrow. I wouldn't mind coming back up here. 18 races this weekend, so it's going to be a very, very busy time. If you ever wondered what the definition of insane is, I'm just about to show you. You ready? Yep, that is Superkarts in the wet at Silverstone. They're doing 150 mile an hour down that straight. It's raining. Rather them than me. But this is the Superkarts O plate, so this is like the big series, like the big end of season, not end of season, but like this is the one they want to win. It's basically like the British Grand Prix for Superkarts. And there's a lot of them. There is a big grid of them today. Doesn't mean that they're any less mental, there's just more of them. Okay, so we're done for the morning. Excuse me, shut up. We're done for the morning, and excuse me, it's time to go and get some lunch now, because I'm a fat and I'm hungry, basically. But yeah, it's been a good one so far. We had the Brit Car Endurance Trophy race, which was a lot of fun. 50 minutes long, loads of great cars, and then we just had the tin tops as well, which includes 2 Holden Commodores, which is the Aussie supercar variant, basically, and it was great, really good. Ian Titchmarsh, I've only commentated with him once before. I've been listening to him at circuits since I was very little, so it's great to be commentating with him, and we're actually having a really good laugh at the moment. Gary James is in the pits as well. He'll be doing the Superkart commentary with me in a little bit. But yeah, we're having a really good laugh so far. It's mad working with Ian after listening to him for so many years. So yeah, I'm very grateful to be able to do stuff like this, as I keep saying. But really good start to the day. It's gone very quickly actually so far, these first couple of races. And we've got about 5 this afternoon, then I think we've got about 13 races or something mad tomorrow. So we'll crack on with it now. I might pop a bit of footage of the live stream in amongst this vlog as well, if I get permission. So there might actually be some footage of me doing what I do, which you don't actually get to see much considering that I vlog all this, do you? So there was a massive accident a few moments ago, just into Beckett's here. The BMW of, I think it was Andy Watson, I think it was, came off on the way in down here, skated across down there, and then smacked into the side of the Holden over there, sorry. They got it cleared up, but then there's loads of standing water. I mean, I've even got a waterfall in my commentary box here. The rain has not stopped since. You can't see the wing or anything over there. It's completely gone. We just had a 7-car race that was 4 laps, and it was very entertaining actually. It was 80 something thousandths of a second between them as they crossed the line. Ian is carrying on right now. We've got the silhouettes going out in a second, but it's very bad weather right now. There's a big puddle on the floor even in here, so I'm hoping that they can just get the racing done and out of the way, because it's not the best conditions. We are about half an hour behind schedule now, 10 to 5. And the last race was meant to start at 4:45, so, and that's a 50-minute race as well. So we've got our fingers crossed. We'll see. So that's us done then. Ian's just rounding out the day. We've just had a bonkers Brit Car Endurance race. 50 minutes around this track. There was penalties, time penalties, drive-throughs, all sorts. Nobody really knew what was going on. There was cars that didn't pit. The race got reduced from 50 minutes to 35 because of the curfew, but the pit window moved with that. So obviously it was a lot smaller. So some of the cars were pitting on what was the last lap of the race for a 2-minute pit stop. It was truly bonkers with so much going on, and to be honest, a real joy to commentate on. Really enjoyed working with Ian today. He's been an absolute star, and I look forward to doing it all again tomorrow. Not sure what the plan is tonight yet. Mark Redford did mention going for a beer earlier. Obviously, if I'm driving, I'll just have a Coke, thank you. But yeah, might go and spend the evening, have a laugh with a few mates, and have a nice night's kip. So I'll keep you updated where I can. Well, that was nice. I just saw Mark Wakefield? No, wrong Mark. Mark Redford and his son Will, who was racing in the Junior Saloon Car Championship today. He got really unlucky in the race. He got turned by another driver twice, but managed to recover. He starts third for both races tomorrow. But they just invited me into the awning for a bit. I had a good chat with them, and they offered me some of their wonderful chili as well, which was really good. So I've got a decent meal in me, and now it's time to head to the hotel. I was meant to check in at 8, it's now 10 past, but I rang them and they said it's fine to get there before 10. So I'm going to belt it down the bypass now in the Bimmer, and I will catch you in the morning. See you in a bit. So good morning then. I've just left the Crown Hotel. Thank you for booking that one, Peter Bennett, Outrage87 on Twitch. Like I said earlier in the vlog, I'll pop his name, not his name, sorry, I'm still tired, his link in the description. But look at Brackley, man, it's well pretty. It's well nice around here. It's a really, really nice morning. So I'm up bright and early, and I'm going to get to the circuit again. Hopefully I'm over at Beckett's again today, because I really enjoyed myself over there yesterday. Some really, really good racing, and hopefully no rain. It looks like a really good day weather-wise, so it should be an absolute belter. And I've arrived less than 15 minutes later, and we're here, ready to go. Now I'm going to just have a quick wander down the pit lane and just see what's what. Hopefully see Darren and a few of the Team Brit guys again, and then it's a case of just make sure I've got a pretty shot for social media, and then I can jump over to the commentary box again at Beckett's. I've not seen Ian yet. I'd usually notice his car about. I saw his car yesterday and it's embedded in my brain as to what he's got. We'll have a little wander down, see what we can see, and go from there. And I've just remembered on that note that they're not here today. Darren and the Team Brit boys, obviously all the Brit car teams and everybody went home yesterday. They only had their races yesterday. So there's a lot more in today. We've got the Hyundai Coupe Cup, which is going to be good. I believe we've got the MG Owners Club as well, which was good at Thruxton a few weeks ago. So it's going to be an entertaining day. I just took ages to take a selfie in front of the bridge because the shadows are that long at the moment and the sun is that low this morning that all I had was just a big shadow across my chest. It's very windy though, so I'm wondering how that might affect a few things today, but it's time to move on over to Beckett's now and see what's what with a quick shift through the paddock. at Beckett's then, in the wonderful little green box that we get, with a fantastic view of, well, Beckett's really. Obviously they come round here and then they go back down the National straight that way and off into the distance again, but it's barely a minute a lap in most cars around here, so there's a lot of laps in most of these races, especially the Brit Car Endurance race where a pit stop is 2 minutes and obviously a lap is 1 minute and a bit, so they lose almost 2 entire laps in just having their pit stop. But I don't know what I'm talking about then, because they're not racing today. I need to get better at my job. There's a massive train of cars all battling for what looks like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and so on. Wallace doing his trick that he did yesterday, chucking it up the inside of everybody else. So there's a car off. Good has been clipped and has gone straight on, manages to recover. Everybody else carries on. The 4 wide though, Wallace involved in that now down the straight. Not sure if he knows there's a car on the right hand side or not, but they're rubbing doors as they come back towards you, Ian. Okay, I've just found a massive puddle that I've got to negotiate, so never mind, I'm going to go this way. Amazing first part of the day. Superkarts have just finished and it's been very, very entertaining up to now. The racing has been frantic, frenetic and whatever other words you can use. I'm stuck between my car and the wall, but I'm not going through that. I'd walked through it this morning and it came up to almost my ankle and my socks have been wet all day. To be honest, the weather's been a lot better. There's not been any rain or anything like that. It's just been cloudy all day really. It's been quite muggy in the commentary box where I've been, but yeah, decent stuff. Now it's time to go and get some lunch. The kart race got stopped early on I should say, because of an accident near Cops, which was quite a big one I think, but both drivers are absolutely fine. Shows how safe the Superkarts are. But I'm starving, I'm skint, I need to go and get some food that's not going to bankrupt me. See you in a bit. Okay, so quick update. It's now very, very sunny indeed. It's a lovely, lovely day here at Beckett's. It's very, very warm. I'm sweating buckets, but it's actually going to rain, I think, very soon. It's a bit hostile over there, to be honest with you. Just spoke to one of the marshals who says he thinks it's going to rain soon. 2 races left now, the Lancaster Insurance MG Owners Club and then these Superkarts again. Apologies for a lack of any footage between then and now. It's just been a very busy day, to be honest. Very enjoyable though. So I'm going to get out of this sauna pretty soon and then I can make my way home, but really, really good weekend. It's been great to work with Ian, I must say. It's really, really amazing to hear his voice. It's like an iconic voice to me. It's just very squinty in here. It's very bright, so I'm going to go. Yeah, it's still the 24 leading the 31. There's 79 on the 3. Well, that rounds out another fantastic weekend of racing. It is roasting. It's actually been raining a little bit. There's a few drops of rain here on the windscreen, but yeah, that was awesome. Really, really good weekend that, and I've said it a lot over this vlog, but I really enjoyed working with Ian. It's been awesome. The marshals did a great job. All the officials kept everything running pretty much ahead of time, despite the odd delay over both days. Did a really, really good job at that. Gary James obviously was on the karting commentary again, and was spilling his knowledge over everything and getting very enthusiastic. But yeah, the Superkarts just finished out our day. Now it's only 5:05 as well, so it's actually quite an early finish compared to a lot of events I've done. But another nice weekend in the books. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, where next weekend there's going to be no vlog, unfortunately. It's the European Truck Racing Championship at Most in Czechia, where I'll be doing that from home. But on the Monday I'm going to Cadwell Park, so hopefully I'll take you with me there. It's my first ever visit to Cadwell, I think. Yeah, it is. But there I'll be covering the CTCRC, the Classic Touring Car Racing Club, and I cannot wait, because the last time I covered them was a Bank Holiday Monday at Donington Park, and it's one of my favourite clubs to commentate on, because they've got all sorts. They've got old school classic touring cars. You get your Lotus Cortinas, your Austin A40s, you get your Hillman Imps, your Mustangs, Galaxies, Minis, all sorts. And then you get your Super Tourers, your Aussie V8s, and then you get your modern day tin tops like your BMW E36s, Civic Type Rs and all that sort of nonsense. It's going to be amazing, so I'll take you with me for that one, but I'll see you next time.